Super Idol di Charo, donate me to 10 by Chung for the.
Hey guys, I got a new camera. Now, why is the camera in my hands and not filming this video? Well, I don't know how to connect this bitch to the PC. I'm sorry. I connected it. It says it's in USB streaming mode, whatever the fuck, and it's not working after that. So, I don't know. The first Descendant should be the last Descendant. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm ready. What you got, Fleekazoid? What you got?
People keep telling me, they keep saying, Fleek, you gotta try this last Descendant game. It's got the budget, it's got the vision, it's got the yams like Pam. And Pimp, when I saw that bunny suit, I damn near did. But then I booted up the game and I saw something. I'll tell you what I saw. I saw the data collection policy that was gonna pilfer my hard drive so the Koreans can be informed on what I beat the weasel to. So I said, hell no.
Was that a fucking shake? That was a fucking shake weight. What the hell?
America has that data, China has that data, Canada has that data, Russia has that data, Germany has that data, and a select few South American.
War Thunder is Russia? I didn't even know that. Oh shit. Everybody got the data though, man. At this point, who gives a shit? God damn.
Nations have that data, but I'll be goddamned if I let Kim Jong know what I smacked the serpent to. You hear that, you chubby prick? But don't get it twisted. This isn't gonna be your average gaming journalist review where they play for 2 hours and throw something out there. I didn't play this game at all, but I'm not here to be.
Wait, why am I watching this then? What the hell? This is like the first time he made a video and didn't play the game. I don't think so. He probably made a couple more, but. Well, damn, why are we making a video now? Oh, fuck.
Outraged by this free-to-play game having predatory practices either, because to be outraged, I'd have to be surprised, and I'm not surprised at all. Nexon is one of the most predatory companies in the gaming industry, allegedly. I'd be like being shocked if Bill Cosby gave me a drink and it made me feel sleepy. They got fined $9 million for telling everyone that they had a shot at getting something out of a loot box that actually had a 0% drop rate.
Wait, what? Judgment claims that Nexon engaged in these practices for more than 10 years in a period dating back to 2010, including secretly lowering the loot box odds sometimes to near zero. Oh shit. The findings are reportedly based on internal documents obtained from Nexon. Okay, but then a lot of games do that, and you know, that's why they don't really have loot boxes anymore. But I'm guessing this is from like an older game. But anyways, I mean, once again, this is a free-to-play game, so I mean, them doing them shit, it's not really that surprising. Obviously they didn't do it with this game because this game just came out, but I mean, their past games, yeah. I mean, I heard Nexon was pretty shit. I don't really play their games like that, but I just heard of them. Well, tell me in the comments if Ubisoft is worse, Ubisoft or EA, then I'll know. I'll for sure know, you know, how bad Nexon is. Because, yeah, I think this is my first Nexon game. I think, or just me playing it, you know, because I think I know other games by Nexon, but I just never played them.
Allegedly. And allegedly, this happened over the course of a decade, which helped them rack up an impressive $418 million. No shade, Korea. We have fun here in the States, too. Game recognized game, Kim. Just hang on a second. Siri, remind me, if I ever want to commit a crime, do it in one of the Koreas. The reason I'm here looking at this is to see the goat.
Come on now. Jesus, man.
At work. MJ in his prime. I want to see how bad Nexon is today so that I know how awful Ubisoft's gonna be tomorrow. So let's quit it with the foreplay and delve into it. Tom Sowell once bravely proclaimed, "Don't be fooled by those socialist titties. They were meant to hypnotize then enslave your ass." That, my dear pimps, is
Dog, what? I think this is like a quote, but it was like, I think is it a white woman or something? I don't know.
They were meant to hypnotize then enslave your ass. That, my dear pimps, is this game's entire philosophy. Hypnotize and then enslave. Were you led here by the White Rabbit? No! Well, if you're some creep that wants the Jiggly Flash just for her abilities, you can get her in the first 5 hours of the game. You know, of course, that's the basic version that comes in this skin, because if you want to unleash those ultimate sweater puppies, you are in for one ultimate motherfucking grind. It takes anywhere from 30 to 120 hours of game.
116, and I finally got all her parts. Now to just craft them, so throw in another 8 hours per piece. Oh, this nigga they are so fucking dedicated. It's not that serious, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. They are grinding for that fucking bunny suit, bro. Fucking gooners, incels, bro. Holy shit.
Time to see those things, because not only do you have to get all the materials, but you also have to pray for 4 separate blueprints that all have a 3 or 6% chance of dropping after beating a boss, meaning you could end up like this poor sap that's played the exact same mission 62 times, never got his drop, and now he's pondering the meaning of life. Also, don't forget about the 18-hour crafting time for all 3 parts and the final crafting time of a day and a half, because Clash of Cans here just can't help but find yet another way to lessen the game's experience so that they can create yet another shortcut for it and get you that much closer to cracking open that wallet. So you could do all that, or you could just pay the $70. Where the hell does that sound familiar? By the way,
Well, I mean, they give you an option. I mean, this is such, like, I mean, I forgot I made an IGN video. Oh my gosh, I made a reaction to the IGN video. I'm gonna post that first. Yeah, I'm gonna post that first. I literally forgot I made that video. Alright, so I'll post that first before I post this. This one's probably gonna be posted like right after, later on. But anyways, yeah. Talked about this in the IGN video. Literally, this is kind of how the game was made. And, you know, it was expected because it's live service, you know, free to play, but they took it a little bit too far with everything. With, like, you know, materials being timed, characters being timed, you know, like waiting up to a day to receive, like, your material that you crafted, you know, or whatever, or like your character that you just got. And then, you know, once there's a timer, there's a, you can pay for it basically for the timer to not exist, right? So it's on that level. And then with the little 3% rates and I mean, they took it a little bit too far, you know. But besides that, everything else about the game is okay. I like the combat. I don't think it's a bad game. Everyone's been saying it's like a bad game. In IGN rated it like a 5 out of 10. I don't think it's it's on that level. I think it's like the lowest I would go is 6 out of 10, but I don't think it's higher than a 7. I think it's a pure 7 out of 10. Like just straight up solid 7. You know, usually if I rate shit, I'd be like 0.5 maybe, or like maybe it could possibly be like an 8, or no, it's not an 8. It's a pure 7. I wouldn't even go as far as like a 6.5. It might be 6.5, but it's purely a 7, like 80%, 90% sure.
The ultimate bunny is also stronger than the regular bunny, so you know what, just go ahead and follow the white rabbit already, alright? I'm gonna look away. And I'm gonna talk to you. I respect what they did there, but I don't think they're going far enough. I say we should set up eye trackers so every time the player even takes a peek at those milkers in the shop, they gotta pay a small fine. I say we should make it so that you can only repaint your armor if you pay real money, and every bucket of that paint should only apply to one piece of armor one time. Wait a second. Fuck, they already did that. God damn it! Calling this predatory practice at this point is an understatement. This has got to be at least the predatory playoffs by now. Do you want to be one of the first cert to play free? Well, hopefully you don't want to be one of the first cert to play free with that skin, because that skin is $60 and there's no way to unlock it for free in-game. In fact, it's not even $60 because the $50 bundle doesn't give you enough gum coins, so you got to go with that $70 currency.
Yo, that's what I was, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, so I was actually thinking if they did that shit, like that Fortnite shit, where I think on Fortnite, I think you only receive like enough for like, you know, they pretty much did the same thing in Fortnite with the battle pass and shit. Because I think the $10 shit was like a little less than the actual battle pass, so then you have to like pay more for the other tier, technically, you know? It wouldn't make sense to get double the, you know, but I mean, I don't know how, I don't know what it was, but it was something like that. And I think Fortnite got sued for that shit. So yeah, I hate when games do that shit. And I was trying to figure out like if they did that shit here, But I didn't know they did it with this skin. I didn't even know this skin was like straight up just you buy it. Yeah, you buy it. I mean, of course, there's like other skins in the game that you can get. I mean, not too much. I actually think for each character, you can only buy like 2 skins. Yeah, 2 skins or like 2 outfits for each character in the game. That's pretty much it. Everything else you gotta buy out of pocket. Yeah, so that's a little, you know. But I mean, I was letting, I was being a little easy on it because the game just came out, and it's free to play and shit. So I'm just gonna wait a couple months, see if things change. But I mean, besides that, I mean, that is a little, you know.
Back. And at that point, you're just $30 away from getting the $100 testicle torsion bundle. It comes with a backpack, a lightning spawn in, a shit stopper, 2 cock rings, and your first Kleenex free. That post-nut clarity's gonna hit like Chris Brown. And I'd insult you if you said some stupid shit like, well, a full game would cost me about $70 these days anyhow. I'll play this game for the next month. But with that mentality, you're gonna be homeless by Kwanzaa. Fate's gonna sort your shit out. After all, that first $70 is the hardest to get from you, but once the company draws first blood, I've never seen a man stop at 70. And speaking of small...
Yeah, I mean, it is a whole new game. It is pretty much a whole new game. Again, I can buy the whole Dragon Age series, like all 3 games, like 3-4 times with like $100. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe more than that, bro. Like it's really cheap now. I mean, even before the game, like Velgard was coming out, before they like had the trailer and shit, each one of those games was like $10. I think Inquisition was like 9. I think Origins was like 8. And 2 was like 7 or 8. I mean, it's pretty fucking low. It's actually insane. And it's still like that. I think it's actually cheaper. I think one of these games was like $1, $1.99. But yeah, bro. I don't see. I mean, I was just looking at that little bundle. Yeah, I don't see how like people would like
about $70 these days anyhow. I'll play this game for the next month. But with that mentality, you're gonna be homeless by Kwanzaa. Fate's gonna sort your shit out. After all, that Chris Brown. And I'd insult you, Kleenex.
Yeah, like I'm trying to like check. Yeah, so I mean these I mean this is just it's just shit. I mean, what the fuck are these? Dude, who gives a shit? I mean, you really just want the skin. Everything else is dog shit, right? It's pretty much just like those Overwatch bundles. God, these retainers are fucking annoying. But it's pretty much like those Overwatch bundles. The new ones, like the Overwatch 2 bundles. You just get the skin and you just get like a whole bunch of like you get stickers and shit, and you get like a charm. Like who the fuck looks at the charm on a weapon? I have never seen a charm on an Overwatch weapon. Never. And then there's probably some on there, but like, bro, how am I supposed to see that? It's too fucking tiny. And that's not even what the most I would see is the skin. But even like with skins and shit, we don't really give a shit anymore. I'm not gonna lie. That shit's kind of lame, kind of mid, you know?
After all, that first $70 is the hardest to get from you, but once the company draws first blood, I've never seen a man stop at 70. And speaking of small finds, a common problem that all addicts face out there on the field is that you run out of inventory space right in the middle of the fight. You know it, I know it, we all experience this. You want to pick up that shiny, but you can't scrap your gear until the fight finishes. And they might teleport you away after the fight. What are you gonna do? Stop being poor. Get your wife's credit card.
Well, you can also like stop picking up like fucking items and shit, you know, because they drop on the ground. They're drops, bro, right? Unless you like beat a boss and like they put that shit in your inventory. But I mean, you should come into the fucking like each mission, like each time you go to like because this is what I've been doing. But I mean, you should be doing this for like every video game in general. Before you start a boss fight, clear your fucking inventory, sell that shit. You don't need all of that. You definitely don't need all of that, right? Because you level up a little easily in the game, and so you're always gonna have like better items. So it's just like sell that shit. What's the fucking point? If your inventory is full, then you're just fucking stupid. Like holy shit, absolutely insane. The fuck.
card, drizzle, swipe that bitch, grab some cum coins, and although being rich doesn't allow you to scrap in the middle of fights, it does let you increase your sack size so you can grab that loot no matter how many fellas are gangbanging you. I can't believe that shit actually worked. I still have never played this game in my life. Next, let's talk about...
That is actually insane, though, how there's like a inventory. They just purposely did that, like another money fucking catch scheme. It's so fucking stupid. I mean, there is a level up in the game, like mastery ranks, and it just brings up your inventory, little by little. But other than that, I mean, they did that on purpose. There's really no point of mastery ranks. Yeah. And that was part of the whole scheme, you know, of trying to get you to spend more money on inventory.
Energy activators. Originally, I was gonna yap about these for a long time, but I found out Assless Overwatch has a beta this weekend, so let's just cut to the thick of it. Energy activators raise your power capacity by 20 so that you can put more mods on your character that make you more powerful. But you can only use them one time, they only apply to that one character, and the game only gives you 2 the easy way, so that better be the last character you use, because it takes anywhere from 5 to 20 hours to craft another one of these, not counting the day and a half of crafting time. But let me walk you through the experience of farming the materials needed to craft one of these. You're doing the same 3-minute missions 20 times over, then the other 5-minute mission 20 times over, then another 3-minute mission 20 times over, then metal detecting through a desert looking for loot vaults 20 times over. Nexon trains you to volunteer for a mindless haze where you're not experiencing anything, nor are you enjoying yourself, but merely participating in a pastime meant to just occupy your time. They want to put you to sleep, to shut off your mind as you hold down the trigger on the same thing you've already...
Okay, maybe it is a 6.5. maybe it is a 6.5. I'm really, Asmon Gold gave it a 7 too. So 6.5 or 7, low key. But I only rated it a 7 because I kind of enjoyed it when I first got on it, and it's my first time playing a looter shooter in a while. You know, something that's not Overwatch, you know, or some type of like just shooting game, right? Because I haven't played COD since let's just say it's been a second, you know, Black Ops 6, you know, we're gonna get back into that shit soon. But Halo, I barely even played too because of, well, you know why. So I've really had an itch for like a shooter game besides Overwatch. I don't really count Overwatch. And this is it, you know, and so that's why I rated it a 7. I'm like, yeah, I kind of enjoy this, you know, it's pretty much Korean Destiny, you know, yeah, pretty much. I mean, Destiny is better by far, you know, obviously. But, I mean, it's kind of oofers right now. I mean, the new update came out, but, I mean, like, the UI is, oh my gosh, that shit pisses me off so badly. I just can't hop back into the game. I'm going to try again, but it's just so hard for me to get back in there. They kind of fucked it up that way. But anyways, yeah.
Already done 30.
In regards to the missions, yeah, they are kind of, yeah, repeating. So it's like, damn, these missions are like, you know, pretty damn quick. You can do a lot of them in like 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes, maybe even less if you're like farming it, you know, especially if you're like a high level. Because several times I literally start a mission and I get teleported there, and then the mission finishes like instantly. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, sure.
7 times, so when it comes time for the cash shop, at least you might just feel something. Every couple days you look around, your wife's gone, your dog's gone, your kid's gone, the house is gone. You're playing under a bridge now, but you gotta get that one energy activator. What are we at, 25 hours? All you need now is the blueprint. You beat this boss 30 times, and maybe this will be the time that 3% drop rate finally sets you free. I came here for titties, and now I'm doing math. Fuck you, Nexon! And get ready to do the same thing all over again on your next energy activator. And don't even get me started on the cock rings of power, so you could go through all that, or, and hear me out on this one, you could just pay a nominal $24 and skip some of that bullshit. In fact, buy 2! I'm just kidding. You don't have a choice. But just look at the bright side, why don't you? You could also use those extra coins.
Wait, how much was it?
You don't have a choice. But just look at the bright side, why don't you? You could also use those extra coins to buy yourself a maid outfit to commemorate the day that you became Nexon's bitch. And if you were curious, the cock rings of power go...
I mean... shit, who doesn't love the fucking maid outfit, bro?
For about $5. No, wait, $10. And don't forget the battle pass, the classic material packs to skip the grind, some extra common skins, and of course a metric fuck ton of boosters for gold experience.
Oh, they have boosters? Okay, that's not really surprising, but I didn't even know they had boosters. I didn't actually like go deep into the shop, you know? because it's a free to play game, you know. When there's like a shop to like actually buy shit, I don't really give a shit. I don't like really look at it. I just saw some of the outfits, like the maid outfit and shit, the school girl outfit, I think too. That's about it, you know.
Experience and much more. And
Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm there for the gameplay. That's why I rated it, the game a little high, because I like the gameplay.
People say, well, they gotta make money somehow. No shit, Sherlock. That's why companies used to charge $60 to buy the game. But now, greed found a better way. A way where they can not only make more money by disrespecting your time and listening the game's experience, but get defended for doing it. But hey, I'm the asshole here because those socialist ditties brought in quite a nice crowd. I'm just salty
Damn.
because Ubisoft will take all those tactics from the shop but forget the special ingredients. So you go enjoy yourselves.
Ha! Oh, that's insane, bro.
You crazy kids, I'm gonna go play a game that respects my data called Dark and Darker. Hang on a second. Wait, no. They're taking it all. They have a sample of my fucking blood in here. Where are these pricks based? They gotta be French or something. Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn it. Well, I guess the Koreans already got me. Where did I put that credit card at?
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I gotta play Darker and Darker too. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I already liked the video instantly. You already know it's a Fleekazoid video. Of course, I'm gonna fucking like it instantly. Yeah, I like that shit. I gave half my bank account to get a woman. This is the most realistic game in years. 90% of all gamblers quit before getting the skin out the loot box. But how can you criticize something you didn't experience? Remember in Christ, you don't experience Vietnam to know it was a bad experience. Yeah, that's how I knew. Like, so looking at that reviews and shit, they're like, oh, it's bad game, it's bad game. I was like, yeah, I don't think it's bad. But the monetization is kind of insane. Yeah. I would say what hurt this game is, well, mainly, I would say the missions, you know, and shit being like really repetitive in style, you know. You know, some people might like that, but it's like, you know, it gets boring after a second. I would say that. I would say I heard the story was mid. I didn't finish the game yet, or like the main story. So I mean, story mid or like bad, whatever. I mean, sure, why not? I'll probably enjoy it because they said it's like this other show or like movie, but I didn't watch it yet, so I'll probably still somewhat enjoy the story, I guess, hopefully. And monetization. So yeah, missions, story, and monetization, which is pretty insane. But other than that, I mean, I think it's an okay game. You know, I mean, no more than a 7 out of 10. It's you know. Oh, and then the timers. I forgot about the fucking timers. But yeah, the fucking timers. I mean, you can just put that in the monetization category. It's actually insane. Ultimate Bunny makes Eve look like she's wearing modest clothing. Nah, Eve is a little worse. I mean, Eve is a little worse. It's a little worse. It's a little worse, definitely. I don't think in terms of like, you know, I mean, it is fan service in the game, obviously, but like if you compare it to Stellar Blade and like all these other fucking games, even the gacha games, I don't think it's that bad in compared with them. I mean, it's obvious, you know, right? I don't think it's that bad. Anyways, thank you, Fleekazoid. I love the video. Mwah. Another wonderful video by my king.
Shot at a black man and took his shoes. Customized my AR like a Black Ops 2. Just scammed a white kid out of some Gorilla Glue. I don't wanna fuck this bitch, she smell like poo-poo.